Hi, good morning all. This is SK. I hope you all did very well yesterday, ending up in green. I traded few scalps because my daughter was not well, and I came back around 10:30 and just took few scalps. So I was very eager to take some trade. So I took one trade yesterday evening, and I made about $4,200. It took it out at night. So let's see what we have right now. Beautiful 4 hour chart. Right yesterday we had this blue trend line, if you guys remember. Let me do that very quick. Sorry guys. Okay. I mean, yesterday we had this blue trend line where which was making a lot of meaning for us. Then we saw that yesterday at open we tested this blue trend line and then we bounced back. And I believe we were trading around 2059, 58 ish. When I shared with you guys on Twitter last evening that big lots are coming. There were heavy lots. Like contracts which were getting sold. So I knew that there is upside is very very limited, and we are going down, we are testing lower. So we that's what we did pre-market. So the main thing is pre-market, whatever we did, we need to be prepared for what we're going to do now, what we're going to do now as we're gonna open. So right now what's going to happen is, let me do that. The probability is, what's going to happen here, we have two targets below. This is 2045, which we already took, 2032, which is looking very very prominent target that we should see this week. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, we have to see this. And there is very important target I have added today, which is 2026 44ish. This is the low of last month. Remember, we are in the first week of the month, and it's kind of a follow through with the month what we had last. What we made the last month candle. So right now I think this is one sided trade, and we need to test the low of this month and bounce back. That is a bigger picture. So bigger picture, we are testing low. There is nothing which can make me bullish as of now, nothing whatsoever. No bounce, no candles, nothing. But how the open can be, this is the breakout. So what happens at the breakout? At the breakout, a few of the bulls, who are uninformed bulls, those who might think, okay, this has a breakout now, every bull going to buy here, and we're going to retest this blue trend line and go up. There is a chance that at open, bulls try to buy as dip buyers. We can try to poke this or whatever. Nothing makes me bullish. I will be shorting everything. So if we close above this blue trend line, that's something which going to make me a little bit worried that why bears were that weak that they let this happen. Bulls should not win. While making off the candle in 4 hours, we can see a lot of movement up and down, but eventually bears should be the winner. So I think we can see some kind of a bounce here. After seeing that bounce, we should see a simple flush. It should be a simple free fall to 2032 and 2026. I think we can test 2032 and 26 today, higher probability. I'm not looking to buy anything long. I definitely do some scalps here and there, 1-2 point scalp, for long. When we're in a overall in a bear trend. Overall we are looking for a deeper pullback. So let's see what we have in our monthly. Man, this weather is killing all of us. I don't know, I'm so done with this weather. Monthly, yesterday we were about, I think, 258ish or something like that, 60, something like that, before open, and I was very excited to short this market. I still have bought some puts, and I think they're doing very good to me. As of now, I think what can happen here is, we can test this 2026, and we can see some kind of a tail and next month we open here, somewhere here, and then we see a flush. Maybe that will weekly will give us more clarity about it. I mean, something like this. We saw the sell off, or we saw this, then we saw the bounce, then we saw the sell off, then we saw the bounce, and then we saw a flush. I mean, just having a straight flush, it's like economy had some very very bad news. Like, China is doing something. Like, so right now, as of now, my belief is, like, we can see some kind of a bounce from 2026, a bigger picture. Like, we can see some kind of a tail, and next month we can have a bull body, and after, at the near the end, like, we can see tail and we can see flush, sideways to lower, sideways to pull back. There is nothing which is going for the next leg up or something like that, nothing whatsoever. Right now we are getting a deeper pullback. We can get something like this. Let me draw that. Something like this. Like, we saw pullback, we saw bounce, pullback, bounce, then we saw the flush. That's what I'm expecting here. After this we can see some kind of a live, which is going to be a bull trap, like, and then we go for a straight leg down. It's going to be aggressive sell, it's going to be a bad sell. Like, for me right now, it's all depends on the November elections, US elections. Like, what's going to happen, who's going to hold our country for 4 years, and like, US being the powerful country, like the most powerful country, we like, having a good, again, it's my opinion. I'm not here for political debates or anything. I just want to have a good president for us, for economy, for everybody, everybody in the world. So everybody in United States. So for me right now, like, I'm a drop in a sea in this debate. So I really don't want to get into that. But for me, the most important thing which matters is the stock market. And stock market, it's very natural to understand that, like, none of the investors are investing. We cannot see all-time high unless or until we have billions of dollars invested in the market. The investors, the big funds, they are sitting on the sideline. They're just waiting that who is going to win. Once they know who is going to win, they know that what kind of a future policies, future bills going to pass and all that, and they can start investing in the right platform. As of now, pullback. As of now, we are going down. As of now, there is nothing which makes me bullish. We need to test at least 2026 before I think that we can get 10, 20, 30 point bounce here. So low of last month. We need to test low of last month. Let's see what we have in oil. I mean, once oil going to test this guy here, 40 to 50, I will be buying some. Like, I will be go up to 34. Up to 34, I will see, like, whatever I can buy. If I buy one contract, like, maybe not advisable, or not able to do with a few small accounts, but like, I'm just risking $7,000-8,000, like, but this gives me an opportunity to go over 51 and 61. My plan is to scale lower and go higher. Bigger picture, we are going down. Shorter picture, in a 4-hour chart. For our chart, nothing makes me bullish unless or until we have not tested. There is no trend line I can draw. Like, I don't know what trend line we can draw. Every trend line has been violated. So I think this is a trap. Like, we can see some bounce or whatnot, but like, we should not close above 44.28. I mean, like, that's what it looks like. If we close above 44.28, then we can see a little bit higher. But eventually, I personally, I'm not going to buy before we touch 40 to 50, and 40 to 50, I'm definitely going to buy some and scale lower. Like, this is my buy zone, and we are getting vacuumed toward 40 to 50. Like, so this is the price we are seeing very soon, maybe this week, very soon. I'm expecting. Until here, I'm not bullish. I need to see this guy, and then then we'll see, like, bulls or bears, whoever have power, whoever be bringing big lot orders to buy or sell side, and we'll go towards their side. Let's quickly see the week, how we're gonna do it at open. At open, I'm expecting some kind of a bounce, and that bounce gonna give us a flush, one-sided. It's going to be one-sided trade, you know. Target is 2026, which is a low of last month, and 2032. This is the support from the break, from the bottom completing. You know, like over here when we saw the breakout here. So these are the two magnets which are vacuuming bears towards them. And I think, you know, like we should have one focus, that we are, this is our target. You know, if you're a swing trader, you can take a position, you can put your stop at 58. This guy, you see how many tails, you know, you can just put the stop here, you know, 10 about 10-12 point stop to make 10 12 15 points. You know, it's worth it. You know, like it's something, it's doable, and we are going towards it. You know, like it's beautiful. Um it's looking very good. You know, like we are testing this very, very, very soon. You know, maybe today. I'm expecting today to be a little bit bounce at open, and then see a beautiful sell off, you know, which going to just slide it out, you know, like so. So good luck, everybody. Let's make some money. Nothing makes me bullish unless until we are not closing above this blue trend line. Nothing whatsoever makes me bullish, you know. So there's one trend line which yesterday I was looking at. I thought, you know, like I will share with you guys. If you see here, let me do that. So if you see this trend line, you know, like we kind of sorry guys. So, you know, like this is a trend line which is not really making any meaning. Any bounce here needs to test this lower and this lower and this lower. So there is a possibility, you know, like if this 4 hour closed below this trend line here, you know, this trend line here, then it's going to be a next leg flush to 32. Just go for it. You know, right now any bounce will give us a slow bounce like this, and we'll go down. You know, eventually we have to test these two targets. So that's what my focus is. You know, we'll add this line uh in our chart here. Let's make it this. Let's make it red. I mean, just for the reference, that, you know, where it closes, and after that I'm gonna take this trend line off. Good luck, everybody. Let's make some good money, and we all deserve best, and we all going to get the best in our life. Good luck. Bye bye.